Hi, everybody. Welcome to Embracing Aging. Um, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the holidays season that's fast approaching and about um, how difficult it must be for people who are going to be alone, and especially seeing everybody else like doing family things and family stuff, and uh, I I've no idea how that feels because it's a long time since I spent Christmas on my own. The last Christmas I spent on my own, I think, when I was about 16. I didn't live at home. I left home when I was, yeah, when I was 16 because of family circumstances. And I was living in a little bedsit studio, whatever you call it, on my own, and nobody'd asked me to go for Christmas to spend Christmas with them, and it was such a lonely feeling, especially for some, when I was only young, and yeah, so I know how that feels. I know how that feels, and I just want to encourage you that if you do know someone who's going to be on their own at Christmas or over the holidays, however you celebrate the holidays, um, spare a thought for people who are going to be on their own. Invite them over. It is a time for forgiving, isn't it? So if you can invite someone who's going to be by themselves, if you can invite them over, or if you want to do something, always looking for volunteers at homeless shelters and such like. People who, I guess churches. I don't go to church myself. I'm not a church goer. Um, but I know that churches often do meals for people who are on their own at Christmas. And you know what? You can actually do that yourself. You can start something yourself. Just reach out to people would be otherwise lonely. You don't know how much that might impact them. And also people who don't have money to celebrate the way well, certainly my family, we buy presents, and even if we don't have a big budget, we'll do something small. Um, I'll tell you a story about that in a minute as well. um, but yeah, just if you can go spare it, like our local fire station, they have a drive at Christmas where they have selection boxes for kids, and people from all over take selection boxes. I have the motorbike guys, the motorbike groups, they always do a toy run to the hospitals and for disadvantaged kids. But yeah, thinking about like making presents, you can make presents yourself, but be very careful because I did that one year when we were a bit broke and it ended up costing me more. I decided I would make sweets and cakes and things, and by the time I bought all the ingredients, the special ingredients, the special um, cake pans and molds and things, it cost me a fortune. It would have been cheaper to buy presents, but you know what? We don't actually have to have presents at all. And my mum said that on her, it was recently her 90th birthday. And at her party, my mum said she wants our presents with a C rather than a present with a T. And I think that says a lot, that people, the important thing is to spend time with people you care about, or people who are lonely, people who are, um, who've got nobody, people who are poorly, go and visit them. Don't forget about them because you don't see them every day. And at the very least, if you don't see them or you don't make an effort to see them over the holidays, it doesn't have to be on Christmas Day, but at some period, if you don't get to see them, at least give them a phone call. It's so easy now. We can FaceTime or we can do a video call. It's really easy. Um, or or even just a phone call, but just to know that somebody cares. I think it's so important because I know that Christmas when I was on my own, that was all I wanted. I just wanted someone to say, come over, come and join us for a meal and what have you. Would have been so nice. Didn't happen, and I got over it. It's not the end of the world. It was just another day, really. But I did feel really like lonely and a bit isolated and a bit sorry for myself. So yeah, if you can, reach out, and if you can't, then just like really count your blessings. Don't fall out with people at Christmas or over the holidays. And I know it is sometimes quite a tense time. for people. If you're cooking a meal for like, like 12 and you normally only cater for 4, it's tough. And your nerves do get frayed. So yeah, but just, you know what, keep it calm. It's not really about the food. It's nice to share food, nice to have drinks together, but it isn't really about that. What it's about is being together with people you care about. So yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that today. And if you want, leave me some comments. Especially if you're on your own at Christmas, or over the holiday season. I know Thanksgiving as well. I know some friends of mine were on their own, and I think it's really hard for them not to have any contact with anybody. So yeah, it just got me thinking about that, really. Just you know uh, what I'm like. I'm always about love. And I think just reach out, show somebody you care about them. And even if it's friends, don't be afraid to say, yeah, you mean a lot to me. I'm glad of your friendship. Don't be afraid to say that as well. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Please like and subscribe and share if you've enjoyed this video. And as always, I love to get your comments. So leave me a comment, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.